Welcome back to the ultimate destination for all things Sheikh Hamdan and his family. If you're new to our community, consider this your official invitation to join the conversation. Hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell, so you're always in the know. Picking up where we left off, you might recall how Sheikh Hamdan had been giving the cold shoulder to two key women in his life: his wife, Sheikha Thani, and his girlfriend, Shama al-Falsi. The situation was shrouded in mystery, leaving many of us wondering what could have prompted such a drastic move. If you're new to this saga, take a step back and watch our previous video to get fully up to speed. Trust us, you won't want to miss the juicy details that led us to this point. Now that you're all caught up, buckle up for the latest installment in this royal drama. The past few days have been a whirlwind of shocking twists and turns, pushing tensions within the royal family to a boiling point. The stakes are higher than ever, and we're about to dive into the most explosive update yet. Sheikh Hamdan's world has been turned upside down. Succumbing to immense pressure from his father, Sheikh Mohammed, he reluctantly returned to his first palace, forced to cohabitate with Sheikha Thani. But what secrets lie hidden behind the palace doors? What triggered Sheikh Hamdan's evident fury at a recent wedding? Today, we'll unravel the tangled threads of this royal saga. In a shocking turn of events, Sheikha Thani made a daring move, one that upended the entire dynamics. She personally dialed Sheikh Mohammed, Sheikh Hamdan's father, and laid bare the tumultuous relationship between her and Sheikh Hamdan. The repercussions of this revelation have sent shockwaves through the royal family, and we're about to expose the intriguing details. Sheikha Thani, with vulnerability etched on her face, poured out her heart to Sheikh Mohammed. She shared the anguish of being ignored and distanced by Sheikh Hamdan, expecting empathy and understanding. But little did she know, her words would ignite a firestorm. Sheikh Mohammed's fury was palpable, his anger simmering just below the surface. With a stern tone, he reassured Sheikha Thani that he would intervene, vowing to rectify the situation. For the first time in a long while, Sheikha Thani felt a sense of validation, a sense of being heard. The air was electric with tension as Sheikh Mohammed swiftly made his next move. Sheikh Hamdan's phone pierced the silence, shrill and insistent. He hesitated, sensing the weight of his father's call. The line vibrated with unspoken tension as he answered, unsure of the storm that was about to unfold. As Sheikh Hamdan prepared to celebrate the union of his dear friend and cousin, his spirits were soaring. The joyous atmosphere of the wedding was palpable, and he was eager to join in the festivities. But in an instant, his world was turned upside down. The phone call from Sheikh Mohammed was like a thunderclap on a clear day. Sheikh Hamdan's carefree demeanor evaporated as he answered, unaware of the storm brewing on the other end. Sheikh Mohammed's voice was a force of nature, thundering through the line as he lambasted Sheikh Hamdan for his callous treatment of Sheikha Thani. The words cut deep, a stinging rebuke that left Sheikh Hamdan reeling. Sheikh Hamdan's silence was deafening. Though he didn't utter a word, his inner turmoil was palpable. A cauldron of emotions churned within him: anger, frustration, and resentment. For a man accustomed to charting his own course, the weight of his father's dictates was suffocating. The tension simmered, a potent mix of emotions waiting to boil over. And yet, Sheikh Hamdan put on a mask of composure, attending the wedding as planned. But beneath the surface, the storm raged on. His eyes, once bright with joy, now seemed distant, his smile forced. The contrast was striking, a testament to the turmoil brewing within. Witnesses to the wedding couldn't help but notice the seething fury emanating from Sheikh Hamdan. His trademark calmness had given way to a palpable tension, his expressions stern and foreboding. In a stunning display of uncharacteristic behavior, he unleashed his pent-up frustration, yelling at the groom in a moment that left the entire assembly aghast. The wedding, meant to be a joyous celebration, had devolved into a spectacle of royal drama, with Sheikh Hamdan's outburst serving as the pièce de résistance. The pressure cooker of emotions had finally reached its boiling point, and the consequences were explosive. Sheikh Hamdan's respite was short-lived. No sooner had he stepped into the palace than his phone pierced the silence, shattering his fleeting hope for peace. The caller ID flashed a name that made his heart sink: Sheikha Thani. With Sheikh Mohammed's warning still echoing in his mind, Sheikh Hamdan knew he had no choice but to answer. The conversation was laced with tension as Sheikh Thani issued a direct ultimatum: return to the first palace, reunite with her and the children, and comply with Sheikh Mohammed's decree. The weight of his father's orders and Sheikh Thani's demands closed in around him, suffocating him with responsibility. With a sense of resignation, Sheikh Hamdan acquiesced, his voice betraying his true emotions. The call ended, but the turmoil had only just begun. Fury seethed beneath his surface, a cauldron of resentment simmering, waiting to erupt. Sheikh Hamdan felt the weight of his world closing in around him. The pressures of his royal life, the expectations of his family, and the demands of his father had finally taken their toll. With a sense of defeat, he acknowledged the inevitable: he was bound by duty and obligation. With a heavy heart, Sheikh Hamdan gathered his belongings and bid a reluctant farewell to his temporary sanctuary. Little Sheikha and Rashid, innocent bystanders in the drama unfolding around them, accompanied their father to his first palace. The gates of the palace closed behind them, a poignant reminder that Sheikh Hamdan was now officially back within its walls, his freedom and autonomy sacrificed on the altar of royal duty. Despite being back within the palace walls, Sheikh Hamdan's return is not quite the reunion Sheikh Thani might have hoped for. In a subtle yet significant act of defiance, he has chosen to maintain his emotional distance, opting to reside in his own quarters, separate from his wife. This strategic move underscores Sheikh Hamdan's reluctance to re-engage with Sheikh Thani on an intimate level. Although Sheikh Mohammed's intervention has forced his physical return, it has not bridged the emotional chasm between the couple. The gulf remains, a testament to the complexities of their relationship and the far-from-resolved tensions simmering beneath the surface. As we continue to monitor this unfolding drama, one thing is clear: Sheikh Hamdan's homecoming is merely a physical concession, not an emotional surrender. The dynamics at play are multifaceted, and the ultimate outcome remains uncertain. Sheikh Hamdan's return to his first palace has been a reluctant one, with the young ruler still maintaining a physical and emotional distance from Sheikh Thani. However, Sheikh Mohammed's watchful eye is ever present, ensuring his son complies with his wishes. The tension is palpable, with Sheikh Hamdan seething beneath the surface. His outburst at his cousin's wedding was a telling glimpse into the turmoil brewing within. Forced into a life that suffocates him, Sheikh Hamdan's frustration is reaching a boiling point. As the royal drama unfolds, the question on everyone's mind is, what's next? Will Sheikh Hamdan find a way to break free from this gilded cage, or will he be forced to accept a life that goes against his every desire? The stakes are high, and the world is waiting with bated breath for the next move in this gripping game of royal politics. As the drama surrounding Sheikh Hamdan's personal life continues to unfold, one person has remained eerily silent: Shama al-Falsi. Her enigmatic absence from the public eye has sparked intense curiosity. What is she thinking? Is she waiting in the wings, or has she moved on? The mystery surrounding her intentions only adds to the intrigue. As we ponder the complexities of Sheikh Hamdan's situation, a deeper question emerges: can he ever truly find happiness in this arrangement? Will the pressures of royal duty and family expectations forever overshadow his personal desires? Share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this dive into the world of royal intrigue, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive updates. Tap that bell icon to stay notified, and join me in the next video as we continue to unravel the tangled threads of Sheikh Hamdan's story.